Welcome back to Ball and Ballers. It's been a long week, and I mean a long week. Oh, I just need some rest. I'm not doing nothing tomorrow. I've decided I'm not doing anything tomorrow other than watching this game. Nah, I'm only messing. I've got to take my daughter out. It was a birthday, so I've got to take my daughter out for a meal, which I'm doing tomorrow. Then I've got to pick the other younger two kids up. Then I'm getting back in time to watch the game, and hopefully, if I get time, I'll try and do a live stream or watch along of the game. But I can't make no promises because it's just been one hell of a week, and I'm looking all rough because I'm saving this for next Saturday, where I brave the shade for Macmillan Cancer in the event that I've organized. That I've got DJs doing. I'm doing a few sets on the decks as well. So next week's going to be an even longer week. But the week after that, I'm off work for a week. And I am taking it. So let's get into this video. I'm sure you don't want to hear about me and my life. But, let's get into this video. So this is Liverpool versus Man United, the preview. And on this, I'm going to discuss what I think Liverpool are going to do, what I think Man United are going to do, the injuries, yada, yada, yada. You get it. So Liverpool are at the top of the table. They've lost the last 3 games. One was in the Champions League, but they've still lost the last 3 games. So they're not looking to lose a 4th game. They are not. Whereas we are trying to get back-to-back wins still, because we've not had back-to-back wins under Amorim, and it's embarrassing. We need that back-to-back wins. At the moment, we have got 10 points with 3 wins, 1 draw, and 3 losses. And we really need this, man. We really need this. So do I think we're going to win tomorrow? We'll find out at the end of the video. And I'm also going to go through what I think the team is going to be. So before I talk about what the team's going to be and show you my potential lineup, let's talk over some injuries. So Becker's out with a hamstring, so he's still out. And Mamardashvili is going to start again. You got Gravenberch and Konaté returning. They did take a knock on international duty, but they seem like they're fit and expected to start. We've got Martinez out. He's back in training, but he's still not fully fit. We got Mazraoui, who's still a doubt. So I'm not sure whether he's going to start, hence why I've left him out of my team. And we've got players returning from international duty that Amorim hinted that they might not all be able to start. So it is going to be, it was a bit tough trying to pick the team that I wanted to pick. But let's talk about Mo Salah, though. 16 goals in 17 games against us. It seems like a major threat, always is when he plays us, but he's not started in the best of forms this season. And I'm hoping he doesn't hit form against us. I'm hoping he's still playing as poorly as he has been this season. You got Florian Wirtz, who seems like a flop to me. He's not done much at all. Don't know who's going to start, Isak or Ekitike. I'm more worried about Ekitike starting than I am about Isak starting, because Isak's not hit the form. Probably didn't get much, he didn't get much training in preseason, but still, he hasn't hit that form that you'd expect him to have. Whereas Ekitike, I'm more worried about because he can bang him in. So we'll find out who's going to start against us tomorrow. And I'm hoping, either way, you never know. Isak might hit form against us. It's known to happen. But but I have put Sene Lamin in goals for us, because I think Sene Lamin is going to start, especially the way he played against Sunderland. It was nice to see a goalkeeper doing the basics that Onana and Bayendia couldn't do. I know we are that bad. But let's talk about the last 4 games both teams have played at Anfield. So we've got a 0-0 draw, a 2-2 draw, a 3-0 Liverpool win, and a 2-2 draw. That's the last 4 results at Anfield over the last few seasons. And yep, we haven't won there in 10 years. But out of 3 out of the last 4 appearances, we've got 3 draws and a loss. So this game is really not an aside, But I'm going to get into the tactics and discuss the tactics of what I think the team is going to be for us and what we need to do. So let's discuss it right now. So I've gone with Lamens in goal. I don't see why he shouldn't start. I don't see why we should revert back to Bayindia. I do think Lamens was going to start, or send it Lamens. Yep, he's definitely going to start. I'm confident this time. I didn't pick him in that against Sunderland game because I weren't sure. Because sometimes I can't really judge what Amorim is going to do. It's hard to determine what he's going to do, but I feel confident he's going to start on this one. So I've gone with Euro on the right because we need that pace, especially with Liverpool's wingers. We definitely need that pace. They can mark us quickly. I'm not sure how Shaw's going to go against. I put Shaw on the left. I'm not sure how he's going to be against Salah. So he might get a bit of help from Dorgu coming back a bit more. De Ligt I've put in the middle to hold off either Isak or Ekatike. They might even start Gakpo, but it's going to be either. I reckon it's going to be either Isak or Ekatike. Now my midfield. I've took out Casemiro. He's played 2 90-minute games internationally. He was the captain for Brazil. And I think he'll be more tired than most of our team. So I've gone with Ogate in the middle. I don't want to pick Ogate, but I've gone with Ogate in the middle. If I could pick somebody else, I would, but there's not really many people that can play that position. There's been a lot of videos lately coming out about Martinez not being able to play as a CDM, but, I think he can. But he's not fit. So we've got, I put Ogate there alongside Bruno, because I think Bruno, no matter what happens, no matter how many international games Bruno plays, he's going to start because that's Amorim's boy. I wasn't sure who I was going to pick on the right because I'm not sure. I was initially going to pick Mazraoui. And I thought, Dallo maybe. So I've gone with Ahmad. I know he's come back from international duty and has had another day break, but I would prefer Ahmad to start because him and Mbuma have got something going on down the right. They're getting that connection. So I don't see why we should spoil that connection. Just start him on the right. And I've gone with Dorgu on the left to come back a bit more and help Shaw whenever you can. And then transition on the break. Now, this one was tough because I was thinking Cunha, but then I thought Mount. And Mount's performance in the last game was good. Every time he's been, I wouldn't say every time. A lot of the time he's been on the pitch, he's been good. So I've gone with Mount there. And then Bumo on the right. And I've gone with Sesko front. And I really want to see these two combine like they did in the last game. Pass it on, move, or pass it on, come in between, move to the right. Pretty similar to what I saw against Sunderland. Let me put that back there and put that back there. Now, do I think we're going to go back to a 4-4-2 like we did out of possession against Sunderland? We probably could. We can probably, if we did the 4-4-2, bring Shaw in the middle, keep Dorgu down there, bring Mount up here so he can run down if he needs to. I wouldn't change that. And then Sesko and then Bumo up front. Come on. React quicker than that. Yep. And then that's what we basically had against Sunderland. Or even if Mount stays up there and Dorgu stays up there, we can always put Ahmad back here. But Ahmad's better where he is. But that's basically what I think we're probably going to go back to out of possession because it worked so well against Sunderland. But that's basically my team right there. Let me put it back to what I think back to what my team was. I'm not sure why, but my tactic ball is a bit slow today. Usually I just spin it back and it goes back to normal. But yeah, there we are. Done. But yeah, that's what I do think the team's going to be. So Lamine in goal, Euro, De Ligt and Shaw, and the back three, Ahmad, Ugarte, Fernandez, and Dorgu in the middle. And then you got Mbumo, Mantas, Tens, and Sesko up front. So that's what I do think the team's going to be. And then he might bring Maguire on for Euro or something. I don't know. You know, it's usual CDM defense. But that's what I think we're going to be. I reckon we'll probably revert to 5-4-1 or either 4-4-2 at a possession. Yep. Okay, now I'm going to discuss what I think the score is going to be for this game. Yeah, there we are. Now I'm going to discuss back to what I think the score is going to be for this game. I apologize for the technical glitches. For some reason, that program's a bit slow and my stream deck is a bit slow too. But this one's going to be tough for me. See, I was going to go for, originally I've been saying it might be a draw, it might be a draw, it might be a draw. But Liverpool really need that win and we've not won back-to-back games. Do I see Liverpool losing 4 in a row? No, I don't see him losing 4 in a row. But I don't see us winning 2 in a row. Not just yet anyway. So my score prediction will be, unfortunately, I'm going with Liverpool 3-1. I think we'll turn up. I think we'll start the game quick and then about 20 minutes in, they'll start taking over. They'll start playing and then we'll probably be 1-0 down at halftime. Then in the second half, they'll come out and score 2 goals and then we'll start attacking them and start playing better towards the last 10 minutes. That's what I think is going to happen. And I think the score is going to be Liverpool 3, Man United 1. But thanks for watching the show. I don't think I've got anything else on this. I think that's pretty much covered everything. And I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, for the watch along if I get time. But like I said, I've got a busy day tomorrow. Take the daughter out for a birthday meal, pick the younger 2 kids up, and then get back in time to watch the game. And if I get back a bit earlier, then I'll do a watch along. So thanks for watching. And I will see you on the next video. If it's not, or I'll see you probably tomorrow, hopefully. If not, I'll see you on the next video, which is Monday. See you later. Bye-bye.